Hello, everybody. How are we all? It's Krabby Terror 8 here from Out of Ammo, Out of Time. And I thought I would do a quick live video because I've been playing a couple of Lovecraftian themed video games recently. And I thought I would share my thoughts about those with you. Unfortunately, neither particularly positive, but I played them so you don't have to. Now, don't get me wrong, I wanted to like these games. I really wanted to like these games. I even thought about, recording the videos and putting them up on my channel. It's not going to work with my PS5 though, because it's just in a different place and it'd just be too difficult. But anyway, I thought I would share my thoughts with you. So the first one is Call of Cthulhu. By Cyanide Studio and Focus Interactive. I really wanted to like this, and there were elements of it that I did actually like. A sort of point-and-click adventure game. It had some interesting mechanics, and it did combine some of the elements of the Call of Cthulhu role-playing game into it, where you could up your stats. And the story itself had a lot of potential as well. The story was actually not too bad, quite interesting, about a sort of a hard-boiled detective, searching for missing people and discovering madness and mayhem in a very Lovecraftian way. So it had a lot of potential. Unfortunately, the execution of it in terms of the gameplay was really kind of disappointing in many ways. A couple of reasons. First of all, it was just a lot of just click on the things that are highlighted, and once you'd done that, you were sort of done. So you would find books and you would find things. So it would all kind of stitch itself together really simply and easily. You just had to find those things. And then the story would carry on. So it was almost like an interactive story. And if you actually think of it that way, as an interactive story, you're going to be fine. It's going to work perfectly fine. Where it's going to work less well is if you want something with more challenge in it. Now, there are some sequences which require you to do more things in terms of combat or evasion and that kind of thing. And I have to say that they don't work very well at all. So that's part of the problem. The other issue with it is that quite simply the Cthulhu role-playing skill system doesn't really make a lot of difference. It actually doesn't matter that much. And so that was sort of disappointing as well, because, I spent some time kind of, where should I put my skills? It actually doesn't matter that much either. So, and ultimately the story just, I don't know. The story is okay, but yeah, it's not too bad, but unfortunately it could have been great, and it just isn't quite that. The other one is that I tried was the Sinking City, and for various reasons I couldn't get past the beginning of this one. This is a mess. It's a hot mess, unfortunately. Big Ben and Frogwares are the developers, I think, for this one. And unfortunately, with this one, again, a lot of potential, right? This is like a whole city that you investigate and find clues, but unfortunately, it had a whole bunch of systems, and it was really difficult to work out how the systems all worked and how they interacted with each other. And again, it leads to a place where you're making conclusions about things, and you wonder how you've gotten there. And the other problem is that it's got this sort of special vision mode where you can uncover things. And I started feeling seriously seasick because it kind of warps the screen. And so I started feeling really ill playing it as well. So unfortunately, this one is just, again, the potential's there, but it just doesn't work. What I would say is that a better version of the Shrinking City, if you think about it in Lovecraftian terms, sort of Carcosa type terms, is L.A. Noire. Actually, L.A. Noire is probably the best Lovecraftian kind of Carcosa-esque game you can probably find. And if you think about it in that way, rather than representing absolute reality, it is a much better execution than either of these two. So unfortunately, I can't personally recommend either of these two. If you're looking for more of a sort of point and click adventure that sort of is an interactive story, then Call of Cthulhu is okay. Sinking City, unfortunately, I wanted to really like it, but I just couldn't play it, which is really unfortunate. So there we go. There's a quick review of these two. I don't know if anybody else has tried these games. I'd be interested to hear what you have to say. And that's all I had to say. So thanks very much. Cheers. Catch you later. Bye.